We're going to use Microsoft Publisher today. So that we're going to make cards for our grandparents for Grandparents' Day. So the first thing you're going to do is go down to the corner, and mine looks different from yours, but you'll see the little Windows flag right here. You'll click that button, and in the most recently used files will be Publisher. It looks like this with the green P. That's what it looks like. So that's what you're going to do. When you open it up, you're going to go to Greeting Cards and click that, and then I need you to go down to Anniversary 1. That's the card we're going to use. You can double click it, or you can click it once and click Create. So just going to double click it, and that opens it up. The reason we're using this one is because it prints everything on one page, and then when we fold it up, it looks like a nice little card. But obviously we don't want it to say the things that it's saying, so we're going to need to change it a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click and delete the picture. And all I did was I clicked delete on the keyboard after I clicked it. So you're going to get rid of that because we're going to put another picture in there. The way we're going to put the other picture in there is we're going to go to Chrome. We're going to open up Chrome, and we're going to go to Pixabay.com. Pixabay is spelled Pixabay.com, and it's a place where you can go to get free pictures. So we're just going to type in grandparents. And so we have some pictures here. I don't know why. I always tended to like that one. I thought that was kind of maybe not a good one. You could type in some other words. We could do a heart. Let's do heart. Or maybe we want a smiley. Let's do smiley. We get lots and lots and lots of smileys that we could choose from. And so I think I like, what is my favorite? Oh, I like that one. Okay, and I have to think it's going to be black and white, so is that going to be okay? And I think it's going to be okay for me today. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the free download button. You have to type in this number or whatever it shows up there, and that's, in this case it's 123, and download it. And what's going to happen, it's going to download here in the corner. And so once it gets downloaded, you're going to double click it for me. There you go. There it is. Now it's going to look different for you than it is for me. You'll be able to right click and copy the picture. It looks different for me because I'm in a different program, but you'll right click it and then you'll copy it. And then you'll be able to go back. Yours won't look like that again. You're going to be able to go back to our PowerPoint presentation, not PowerPoint, what am I saying? Not PowerPoint. To our, oh my goodness, what have I done? There, I lost it. Hang on. There it is. You'll be able to go back here and right click and paste, and let's see what I got. And I just got the YouTube thing, so it's no big deal. But you'll be able to paste a picture. Another way that you can put a picture in is you can go into Insert, Picture, and you can insert it from a file. You can insert it wherever it's been saved. And this one only has pictures of me trying to take a picture, but we can click that in there and use that. I also would want to change the wording. So instead of best wishes, maybe Happy Grandparents' Day. Happy Grandparents' Day. I know this is going to print in black and white, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to format this shape that's back here. See where it says Format Auto Shape? I'm going to click that. I'm going to change that color. I'm just going to have it white or no fill, but I'm going to put a line around it so I can still see it. And I think I'm going to use some border art. I think I'm going to use, I kind of like the lines. I'm going to use these lines. Okay. And okay. So now it's going to be plain. Now what happened to my words? Oh no. Well, it's because they were white to start with my letters. So all I have to do is come up here and say, no, make them black. And now I've got my Happy Grandparents' Day back. And that's kind of looks funky there. Okay. So not that I would ever use my picture actually for this particular assignment, but let's say I had a picture and it was too wide, there's too much stuff on either side, and I wanted to crop it. This little picture right here is a crop, and you can go in there. When you have these lines, you're cutting the picture out. So I can take it in here, and maybe take it in here, And maybe if I like that, I'm still in the cropping mode until I click out of it. Now that I've clicked out of it, I've got my regular picture, and I can move it wherever I want to. Okay? And I'm not a grandparent, so that wouldn't be a good picture, but whatever. When you're ready, and you can add all kinds of decorations and things like that you want to on this one, because this looks pretty plain right now. When you're done with that, you can go to pages 2 and 3. And what I would do, I don't know why they did this. They have 2 separate text boxes. I would simply delete it. Delete that first one. You do that by grabbing it, and then you can right-click and say delete. Delete object. Now you only have 1 text box, and you can drag it up, and it's the size you need it to be. And this is where you're going to type your note to your grandparents. Love you. I'm so happy to get to see you. I'm looking forward to being with you today. And hey, after this, let's go have pizza. I don't know. Whatever note you want to put in there, this is where you type it. If you want to change the font, you're going to go up here and change. And if you scroll over it, you can see how it changes. So you can pick the one that you think is the best for you. So we have all kinds of different fonts in there. And once you pick one, the way you pick it is you just click it and move out of it, and it's there. Now the next thing you may want to do is make your font bigger. You have 2 ways you can do that. You can do that with the A. It makes it bigger. Or you can do it with this little down arrow here, and you can jump straight to, well, that's too big. You can back it up some. That one works. 28 works. Not sure I like that font. You can go back and change the font if you want. You can change the color of it. Whatever works for you, you have the opportunity to change all of that. And I'm not really crazy about that color, so I go back to my A here, and I'm going to make it be black because, well, it's a black and white printer, so we don't have a lot of options there. And, of course, you wouldn't have it say happy anniversary. You need to say something about how that you love them and you're glad they're there and that kind of stuff. On the back, you want to make sure that you say especially made for you by and put your name or something. You could have different little characters there. You could make this larger, whatever you want it to do. It's all about you. It's all up to you. It's all about your creativity. So when you're done with all of that, what you want to do is go to File, and then click File and click Print. Now here's the tricky part. See, it comes up in black and white. The tricky part is making sure you have the right printer. This is not the right printer. You do the down arrow. You are looking for Main Comp Lab. Now on some of these, it's flips, and you see the CNNVMFP01 first, but this is the clue you're looking for, is the Main Comp Lab. You click that. Once it's all ready, you hit Print again, and then you're done. You've printed what you need to print. So that's kind of what you're going to do today. If you finish early, you're welcome to work on Scratch. But otherwise, we're working on these cards for your grandparents. Now, I've had questions about, could we have maybe make more than 1 card, or what if our grandparents aren't coming? You're welcome to make another card if you'd like. You're also welcome to give it to somebody else that if you don't have anybody coming, that you just give it to your parents or something like that. So you just want to make a card just saying, hey, appreciate you. I'm so glad you're in my life. And the example you give me is great. Those kind of things. Okay? That's today's lesson. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again next week.